Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Tuesday, November 24th, 2015. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. South Korea has emerged as the worldwide leader in advanced technology, thanks in large part to Samsung's takeover of the wireless industry. But its second biggest export looks to be growing into quite a dominant force in his own right. Recently, a few photos leaked out of South Korea native Kang Woong looking super impressive here in the early part of the season. Kang came virtually out of nowhere this year to shock everyone by dominating the 212 class at the Dallas Europa Pro, on his way to putting together a very solid performance at the 212 Olympia. Kang has already demonstrated his ability to dial in a downright nasty level of conditioning, and with a few minor improvements, big things on big stages could be in his very near future. If you're wondering whether or not aliens may really exist amongst us, look no further than Michael Lockett. After a dynamic rookie season that included 4 top 5 and 2 runner-up pro finishes, bodybuilding's real-life extraterrestrial has spent the last few months packing on muscle at rates that defy the laws of physiology. In his most recent photos, a 280-pound Lockett looks like something right out of a science fiction novel and is still sporting a near stage-ready physique despite packing on over 20 pounds since the close of the season. According to Lockett, he plans to climb the scales all the way up to 290 by the time the new year rolls around. And if the most interesting man in bodybuilding delivers on his promise and takes the stage next season nearly 20 pounds heavier, watch out, because things are going to get very interesting in the pro division. Michael Lockett isn't the only genetically gifted man who's been packing on mass this offseason. 5% nutrition athlete and all-around super freak Powell Mayda looks like he's been training with bad intentions as well, as of late. After earning his IFBB Pro card at this year's Canadian Nationals, Almeida didn't even wait till the ink dried before stepping on stage, and he managed to put together a few top 10 finishes before all was said and done. Almeida has the kind of thick, dense muscle that just explodes on the stage, and the scary thing is, with just over 4 years of hardcore training under his belt since making his comeback, he's just getting started. But if Almeida wants to elevate himself to the elite level and be on par with some of the best in the sport, he needs to really dial in his conditioning before he can be considered a dangerous threat to start winning and knocking off top names. Although he didn't make a return to the stage in 2015, it doesn't look like that stopped Antoine Valuee from getting in the gym and doing what he does best. It's been nearly 2 years since we last saw one of the most colorful characters in the sport take his turn under the bright lights, but he's still training like a man with a purpose. At 270 plus pounds, Vaillant packs plenty of quality muscle to hold his own in most lineups, but dialing in the necessary level of conditioning has always been a bit of an issue for him. But now that he's had some time away to get things in order, both in and out of the gym, perhaps Antoine's comeback trail to stardom will resume in 2016. The Denver Broncos might be fading fast in the AFC West playoff picture, but IFBB Pro Denver Smith is firing on all cylinders. After earning his pro card in the welterweight class at last year's NPC Nationals, Smith looks like he's been busy packing on some serious size in preparation for doing battle with some of the heavy hitters in the 212s. As we've seen as of late, the 212 division seems to be churning out new future stars left and right, with new faces emerging out of the woodwork at seemingly every show. And if Smith can manage to bring in all that new muscle with the level of conditioning we've become accustomed to seeing from him, he'll be the next new face to emerge and take the industry by storm. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Hey guys, it's Stevie B here.
If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RxMuscle show, segment, or update. RxMuscle is #1. Woo!